Hey, what's up? It's Michael Schreiber with Fuse Media, and in this video, we're going to cover how to properly hire, train, track, and pay a VA. We've seen a lot of interest in the group with this, and so I wanted to make a video to show you guys exactly how to do that, what websites to go to, how to properly, record videos to train them. And yeah, I mean, as far as reasons to get a VA, it's pretty obvious. Anything that can be done remotely by an employee instead of paying someone, I don't even know, 40,000 plus a year to be that assistant for you. With the right VA, I mean, honestly, you could go as low as $3 and even as high as like 5 or 6. So you're saving a ton of money. With a little bit of effort, you'll save a ton of time in that as well for yourself so that you can start working back on your business instead of in your business. So let's jump right into it. Okay, so at the description of this video, I'll put a link for this Google Doc here. This is just pretty much like a template for you guys, so that you know what website to go to and kind of just what we're going to go over in this process. So the first thing I kind of just wrote out, the possibilities are endless with the right VA. You can teach them to quote jobs that you or a salesman went out and got the numbers for and the measurements for. You can teach them how to run your payroll, manage your social media. You can pay for them to learn 3D designs, like Vizterra does design classes. You can pay for them to do those and learn that. Or hire someone that already has design experience. You can have them managing your emails and responding to your emails. Anything remote that you can think of, you can outsource to this VA. So I'm going to show you exactly how to hire, train, track, and pay your next VA. So let's dive right into it. The first thing that you're going to do is click on this link here and go to online jobs. So let's just go ahead and open that up. So you need to create an account here with online jobs. So just do the sign up, and I guess I can make it like a dummy account for now. And I would uncheck the send me emails for your free outsourcing education emails and just agree to the terms here. So then register. And then, so the way that this site works is pretty much they're a third party between you and Filipino VAs. They're specific to the Philippines because what they found is the Filipino workers, they tend to be more loyal, they're more honest and trustworthy, and obviously they're at a great deal as far as an employee for your company. So the way that this site works is that you can post a job for free and get all of the applications that you want, and then make sure, and you can kind of like review them. And then once you've seen enough to where you can make a decision and set up some interviews, you go in there and I think you pay, I don't know, it's $69 a month, but you go in there, you pay for the 1 month, you do all your interviews, you hire a person, and then you cancel your subscription and you don't have to pay any further. And then every time, say you want to go back in, hire a VA for something else, you can do the same process there. So you would just come in here, you would post a job and looking for business assistant. We'll just start with something like that. Full-time, part-time, freelance, it's completely up to you what you want to do. And then in the job description, just be pretty detailed at what you're looking for. Are you looking for someone that you can train to work off of a pre-built spreadsheet that you've built for all the pricing for your services, so they can literally just do like data entry and then send out the quotes? Are you looking for someone to do designs? I mean, whatever the case may be, just drop that in there. Desired salary, I would start with $4 an hour, honestly, and see what you get from there. So the thing about this is, a lot of them, they will on their profiles, like once you pay for the service and you can like look at their profile and their resume, a lot of them will ask for like a higher salary. But I mean, like I'll be honest with you, I was literally in an interview with a guy, and I asked him, I said, what kind of salary are you looking for, or pay are you looking for? He said like $8 an hour, and I was like, oh, sorry, that's a little bit more than we're expecting to pay. And he's like, well, I'm willing to negotiate or whatever. So they'll say that they want something more, but honestly, like $4 an hour is like really, really well for them. That's like really well off. This next part here, required ID proof. I would do the max, just because like this website, Online Jobs, they go through some sort of vetting program with these people, and anything 70 or above is someone that's obviously reliable. They are who they say they are, so you can definitely go ahead and hire that person. Any of this stuff, I mean, just make it, congruent with what you're looking for. I mean, even project management, like these, and the other thing too, what we'll look at here is you can literally go in and look at all the different, just look for free at the people that and what they're offering, like the potential employers. So I would do like office and admin, English writing, I mean, you name it. So the one thing that I will say, if you're looking for someone to do like calls or anything communication wise with customers, make sure that the primary skill would be English. You want them to be able to literally do all of this, like be proper in English, because you don't want to sound like when you call Amazon customer support and you speak with someone whose name is not John, but they say their name is John. So you want to make sure that your business is still giving off a good professional vibe. But yeah, and then you just kind of, keep picking the qualities you want. Admin assistant, appointment setter. I mean, it's crazy. Like you wouldn't think about it, but these, I mean, obviously they're people, but like they're very skilled people. Like these guys go to school for this stuff. They pay for online courses about stuff like this, and to like learn English and to learn all of these like office administration stuff. So it's really incredible. So if you have the free version, obviously it needs to get reviewed first, but if you pay up front, then you're able to just post it right away. So within a couple of days, they'll be able to put it on there. The other thing that I wanted to do is just kind of show you guys how you can just search for different things like that you're looking for. Let's look at 3D design, and it'll pull up anybody that has anything to do with this skill whatsoever in their resume or their program whatsoever. 3D modeling, architectural engineer. Look at this, $1,000 a month. That's extremely affordable for 40 hours a week. That's insane. That's I think that's like $4 an hour or something like that, for 40 hours a week, maybe $500 a month. Video editing, Photoshop, logo design. Like these guys, they are like heavily skilled. So anyways, that's just an example of how to use this. And then so once your program gets approved, I'll go to this page as well. Once your job post gets approved, then just let the resumes come in, let the people apply, and then you'll be able to like sift through them. You can't like message them back until you pay. So what I do is I literally go on to the pro program, just pay for this for 1 month, and you can literally like say you do all your interviews and everything within 5 days, you can cancel it right then and there, and you don't have to pay another penny. You just pay $69 and you get to hire your person. So yeah, that's how to use the Online Jobs website. That's the first process here. On to the next thing, employment contract. I can add just kind of like a base of what I did. I mean, you can keep it pretty simple and easy with these guys. They're, a lot of them are used to doing like contract work. So they're used to like, okay, you're hired for 6 months or something like that. So when you say like, hey, we're looking to hire somebody long-term and build a long-term relationship with that, they will love that. So you just kind of drop that in the employment contract, like what kind of things are you expecting from them to do? And I'm telling you, these guys will go above and beyond for you. So the next thing is training your VA. So the way that I do it is I use Loom, which is it's like a screen recording tool. And it's amazing because it doesn't save to your computer. It'll save it directly like to the Loom cloud, which obviously if you go to a certain amount, then you need to pay for Loom. But there's a pretty awesome free version. So we can go on to this here. Oh, so this link that I have for you is directly to the Chrome extension for Loom. So this is how I'd recommend using Google Chrome either way, but add this Chrome extension to your Chrome browser, and then I'll show you what you can do with Loom here. So I'll just pull this up here. And then, so when you're like on your desktop, say that you're teaching this person how to like quote from a spreadsheet. So all you literally need to do is, build out that spreadsheet, but then record yourself doing a quote or doing a couple quotes on that, and literally just like talk through what you're doing. And then on this, so once you download Loom, you can save it to your Chrome extensions up here on the top right, and you literally just click on it. You can do if you have a face camera or not, I usually just block it off there, and then it literally will just record your screen. It'll ask you what screen do you want to record if you have multiple like me, and then it'll count it down. And then, you go over your sheets, or you go over whatever, make it however long you need it to be, and then you click the finish recording button, and it'll pop up to the page on there on your Loom account. And it'll give you a shareable link if you want to just send it to them directly, or you can name it. So like step 1, using the spreadsheet or whatever. This is for the example that we talked about for showing them how to quote on the spreadsheet. And so you have it named here, and then you can go to your library on the left here. You can see that step 1, using the spreadsheet, is on there. You can create a new folder and call it VA training. And then boom, you have a new folder, and you just drag it and you drop it into into that folder. And then what you can do is you give the person access to this folder, or you would go to invite teammates, and you invite that teammate on there, and you give them access to this folder here, so that they can click on this, and then they can have, however many videos you need to have on there to explain your training. This you can do for every single thing that you no longer wish to be doing within your company, as far as like computer stuff, or just the stuff that takes up the most of your time right now, or the stuff that can free up more of your time so that you can, again, work on your business. The thing I do personally is I actually have like a website where I host like all of the courses and everything that I've made, and I made a section on there where only employees can have access to it. So like I can show you guys here. Let me pull it up real quick. Okay, so this is the website I was showing you about. It's just our Contractors Academy thing. So I have like the Facebook ads course on there, but then I have like employee training, and I literally go, I just have it all sectioned on there so that they can only see the employee training. So yeah, just that's an additional thing. I mean, if you wanted me to build something out like that for you, then just let me know, and I can literally just use like your Loom recordings and put that onto the website so they can have something like that. Otherwise, Loom is amazing. That's perfect. It's completely, it will do the job. So the next tool that's going to be helpful as far as tracking their work, which is one of the like biggest objections that people have as far as like hiring a VA, is that how do I know they're not slacking off? How do I know that they're not just like milking the time clock? And this is probably an issue that you might have with current employees that are out on job sites for you. Unfortunately, there's nothing like this unless you use like a time lapse or something on your job sites. But this is pretty much like a time lapse on their computer, which all of them are like very used to using something like this. So click on the link here for Screenshot Monitor. And if the name doesn't give it away itself, it's literally that. And you do pay for this. I forget what I pay, but it's like super basic and easy. So $6.99 per user per month. So if you have one VA, it's $7 a month, and you can take 30 screenshots per hour. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I can show you guys kind of my back end here of what that looks like when you use it. Another thing is this program helps track their hours. So I tell them, like start Screenshot Monitor. Like this is how you get paid essentially. So obviously they're going to use it no matter what. This is how they get their hours tracked. And so they log into it when they start working, they log out when they stop. And what that does is it looks like this, and you can literally go in and look. I have the program that takes screenshots every couple minutes or whatever, 30 per hour, whatever it is, and it'll literally show you like their percentage of activity as well. So this guy for 5 hours and 9 minutes was 87% active, which I'm completely fine with. You can like, and I don't know how they measure activity. It's probably off like mouse movement or something like that. Not 100% sure, but I can literally look at, what websites was this person on, what were they doing exactly, and and then it shows, their hour, and then you pay them off of that, so $5 an hour for 5 hours, $25 for this, and my guys get a lot done. So that's Screenshot Monitor. Just literally sign up, create an account. I recommend the professional one because you can get more screenshots. And then, the tracking and everything is awesome. But yeah, that's it for tracking. And then as far as paying your VA, so obviously they're in the Philippines. So if you currently use like a payroll program or something like that, they're not going to be able to pay someone that's outside of the country because there is that exchange rate, the currency exchange rate. So they're not going to be able to do that. So what I use is a site called Wise, and it's pretty much like PayPal but for your business. And it allows you to like pay these people and track them. So I can show you like the back end on mine. I'm not logged into my account here, but just create a business account for that. I'll show you this one employee here. Okay, so this is one of the guys that we have on our team, and you can see it's pretty simple here. So like we're kind of getting in an average as far as hours and everything like that. So about 430, 454 every 2 weeks, which is under $1,000 a month, which is absolutely insane. This is amazing for one person. We've got a couple here. So all you need to do is create your account here. Once it's time to pay, all you need to do is go to send money and do a single payment, and then you set up like the amount, you choose which person it is, and it does literally all the rest for you. It is very simple, very easy to set up, and very easy to track. So yeah, as far as hiring a VA, that is pretty much everything. That is how to hire them, how to train them, how to track what they're doing, and how to pay them. Everything further than that, is going to be very specific to what you're doing individually within your company, right? So unfortunately, I can't go like in depth into everything in this video because it's going to be different for each individual person. If you need some individual help, hit me up. Maybe we can work something out where I can like one-on-one help you with this stuff. And like how to properly do that. But again, once just pull the trigger, just do it, and you will see these guys are willing to work. They're willing to do whatever it takes to continue to make this incredible money. Like, you are paying them way more than what their minimum wage is. I think I looked it up the other day. The average Filipino salary per year is $3,000 per year. And we're paying these guys, like the guy that I showed you guys, it's just under $1,000 per month. So like, they're getting an incredible opportunity. They are so appreciative of it. They're grateful for it, and they will work above and beyond for you. And a couple of different tricks, tips is like, when you're doing the interview process, look for those people that are going above and beyond as to how they can promote their skills to you. Like, do they have like the last guy that I hired, man, he literally, I went through all the questions that I had for him, and then he was like, okay, since, we had 30 minutes scheduled here, there's enough time. I'd like to show you a case study of, results that I was able to get for a previous employer that I worked for. And I was like, oh my God, this dude he was the only person that did that. And he worked out really well. This guy's amazing. So, again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to shoot me a message on Facebook. I'm happy to help out as much as I can. I hope this video was useful to you. It is on the YouTube, so please, subscribe, hit the like button. I will definitely be making more videos as far as how to help your contracting company be more efficient. And thanks again for watching.